gonna turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work it.
Let's get this starting for Oklahoma City. At guard, 6'3", number 22, Kingston Wallace. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Lucas Dorr. At center, 7 foot, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, the other forward position, 17 inches, number 7, Ted O'Brien. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. Another round of applause for Oklahoma City.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Lou Dort out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Williams at small forward. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Wallace finds Dort. Now here's Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Off target from three-point range. Shoots the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, of course, winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Oklahoma City now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Harden can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Williams, picked off in midair. Here's Tyson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Still without a basket in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots. You've got to settle in here.
Here's Mitchell from deep. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Williams scanning the floor. Shoots from 12. Second chance shot. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Williams finds Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Harden. Out to the wing. Here's Tyson. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Dort inside Williams. That shot is off.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell, defended by Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Fades back. It's good.
Oh, this is his ballpark, folks. That mid-range jumper, Isaiah Hartenstein says, let me take that.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Cavaliers will go with a different look here. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wade, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Harden for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Pass to Wade. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5. Trying to end the drought. Can't hit that one. Good D by Mitchell. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Thunder up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Harden. Also Ellis out there. Sam Merrill out there with Wade. And it's Tomlin in at the power forwards position. Now here's Caruso. Harden missing his last shot. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Wiggins a screen on Ellis. Mitchell outside. Pass to Caruso. And he slams it one-handed.
Alex Caruso playing bigger than his size. Nice.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's and novelties that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now here's Waltz. Scoreless thus far. Holmgren in the post. Wade is covering. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jared Allen. The Cavaliers leading. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Ellis against Wallace. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Wiggins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Dort. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Wiggins.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Party time! Here are your Thunder Girls!
Cleveland making a change here. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Merrill with the ball, defended by Dort. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Over Mitchell.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Now here's Mobley. Defended by Holmgren. Pass to Tyson. Mobley a screen on Hartenstein. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell finds Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Here's Dort. Bank shot. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Harden. And here is Mitchell. Wallace covering. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. Mitchell buries the 3.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Thunder fans, your champion of the City Crew.
Oklahoma City. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Sam Merrill. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. .153 left in the first half of the game. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. Donovan Mitchell, #1.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, he may be a shooting guard by name, but he is every bit the distributor that some of the league's top point guards are. And he's as unselfish a player as there is at the off-guard spot.
6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane and stolen by Williams. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Williams. It's stolen by Dort. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's Dort. No good with the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Wallace. Down low. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Williams.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Mobley. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 4. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets. How do you create some easy ones in your own right?
Well, first, let's get out and transition ourselves. I think we're walking the ball up, and I think their defense is set. We can't create anything when their defense is set.
All right, got to get them moving. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Arena Entertainment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than playing well on the road and hearing that silence.
Yeah, in many ways, they've looked like the more comfortable team. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. You know, maybe block some field goals. You know, do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thunder trailing by 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Lou Dort out there with Wallace, and it's Williams at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williams.
I think my favorite thing about Jalen Williams is just how much you can tell his love for the game. It's on display nightly. He puts in the work and he gets the results.
So he gets them both. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 2. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Four on the shot clock. For the tie, Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
For the lead, that's good from Wallace on the assist by Hartenstein. And the Thunder lead by 1. Pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Locked up there for Allen. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort passes to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen, a screen on Wallace. To the paint. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
The one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts. You can see the work Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty-looking shot right there. Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Hartenstein. Dort with the bounce pass. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Pass to Tyson. And here is Mitchell. It's over Dort. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Wallace outside. Now Holmgren. Three-pointer. Harden grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And some hang time on the rim. There's a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Mitchell's checked in. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out he is on the court.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Now here's Williams. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Wallace with a screen on Hart. Here's Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Locked up there for Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Thunder trailing by 4. Mitchell outside. Back to Williams. Wallace outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Mitchell against Harden. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes from Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Turned out for him, averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Schroeder, still without a basket. And the shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Williams. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Merrill, no good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Isaiah Joe taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Schroeder, right side. Here's Wade. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Harden. Wade out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Tomlin in at the 4 shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell looking it over. Holmgren in the high post. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. Connects from three-point range.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mitchell against Harden. Mitchell in the corner. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Tomlin. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Harden against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Mitchell left side. Over Harden. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Ellis finds Harden. Now Wade lets it go with the 3. The shot missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Wiggins.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Dancing machine. Show us some moves. You need dance lessons.
Checked in for Jalen Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Mitchell. Mitchell mowing him down.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Wallace outside. Outside Williams. Holmgren wide open. Off target with his 3.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Back to Merrill. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Merrill's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Williams. Five to shoot. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they get in the drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder Girls dance team.
Jared Allen's jumped in for Sam Merrill.
31, Jared Allen.
Here's Mobley. Good work there as it goes down.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Now Holmgren. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mobley a screen on Williams, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Holmgren. Wallace looking for an opening. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Pocket 4. Toward outside. Releases.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Harden against Wallace. What a finish from Harden.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Holmgren. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. And Cleveland with another turnover here. And they're trailing by 8. Wallace outside. Now Holmgren. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. And wide open, nails the jam.
Boy, you know Hartenstein is an excellent passer. You can run your offense through him, knowing how unselfish he is.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Mitchell is double. We got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden! And there's the 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Williams outside. The response triple. Answers back. And so they foul intentionally.
Lou gets going. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making this point.
Well, maybe not this time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
From deep, he drills the three. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Cavaliers, James Harden. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
And down goes the three.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end. The crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, congratulations on the win. What do you take away from this game as you move forward?
We just got to be locked in and more focused. Tonight, I think we had too many turnovers. We got to watch film and see what they did to make us turn the ball over. Better.
Those turnovers will eat you alive come playoff time, as you know. Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And now, our player of the game, Evan Mobley.